Okay, so yesterday where we stopped was yesterday we were talking about class, we were talking about object, then we talked about functions or methods, right? Okay.
Yes.
So today we will be creating our own classes, but today we will get started with sort of Selenium related classes. So here I'm going to tell you one class of Selenium that we have used in past also, which is Firefox driver, right? So Firefox driver is a class. If I have to check the documentation, I can go here. I can type Firefox space Firefox driver space Java doc. Now Java doc stands for it's a Java documentation for this class. If I go to this documentation, it's available online. Now here if we go, we have to come down to the section where it is written as method summary. Now this section is telling us what are the methods available in Firefox driver class. So we can see Firefox driver is a class which is available as part of Selenium, and we have to use that class. One more thing to be aware of now is on top this thing that is written, this is called the package, because typically whenever we use the classes from someone else, they come and bring the concept of package. Now you can say package is just a way of packaging stuff into different boxes. Take an example. If I say I want to buy one phone. Now phones, there are a lot of phones in the market. One is a Nokia phone, second is Apple's phone, third maybe some other company which is Moto phones. So each phone that we are talking about, they belong to one particular brand. So packages in the same way, they help people brand their own classes. So if I'm making a Firefox driver class, I can say it is in.being0 dot Firefox driver. If I say that, this is the full name of my class. So we call it fully qualified name. And this fully qualified name contains two parts into it. The first part is the package name dot, second part, or the last part I should say, is the class name. Now package name is a complex thing. There we can have the complete domain name. Package name can be of the form a.b.c. Any number of dots we want to put, we can. So all the Java classes inbuilt, they are also organized in the form of packages. All the Selenium classes are also organized in the form of packages. So whenever we have to use a class, typically which is not in our current package, so what we do, I'll show you an example of that. So let's create a project for today. I think I did that already. So I'll open existing project. So go to file, import existing project into workspace. I'll browse to my desktop, Selenium. So this is the folder where I want to go. cd pipe clip if I do. So cd command has an output. It prints the current directory. cd stands for current directory. If I do pipe clip, I'm saying whatever is the output of cd command, which is this path, put it onto the clipboard. So now my clipboard has this path. I can simply go and paste it here. And we can see we are into that folder. I say finish. Okay, now class 3.1 is opened. Okay, 3.1 was the one which we created in the root directory. Okay, let's go ahead with that only. So what I'll do is I'll go to Sandeep folder. I'll add new folder and I call it class 3. Okay, class 3 is existing. So we start writing code over here. So I write a new class, call it knowing packages. So this is a Java class to which I'm going to write code, and we are going to use a class which is in some package and we have to import the package. So I'll write main. This part I think everyone is comfortable with. We can add a class, we can add a main method, and then we start writing our code. Now I'll talk about one class that Java has. The class name is JFrame. So JFRAM, and I do control space here. You notice when I did control space, what Eclipse automatically did, it added a statement on top, which is import statement. Now what this import statement is doing is, it is saying javax.swing is the package name, jframe is the class in that package. So this line is saying that in the code wherever you are writing jframe, it means that we are using it from this package. Make sense? I talked about
Not
this?
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this Firefox driver is in this package, and whenever we are using this class in our code, we will write on top import in.being0.firefox driver, and after that we can start using this class. There is another shortcut way that Java provides. It says you can also write import in this way. If I put in.being0.star, this is a license to use any class in that package, because one package can contain multiple classes in it. So when we put star, we don't have to put individual import statements. So one approach is this. Here I have to put individual names, and here it is all classes in a given package name.
How do we know where this our needed driver or like whatever classes are? How do we search these packages?
Yeah. So when you go here, when you search for Firefox driver class Java doc, on top of that class it will be written. You see here it shows org.openqa.selenium.firefox. And this is something which is, I will say, it's a knowledge based thing. We should be aware that which class name we are going to use and which package it is in. In many cases Eclipse will help us. The example that you saw here, I did not remember, I did not need to remember where jframe is. What I simply did is I simply said jframe, jfra control space, it shows jframe is in javax.swing package. So Eclipse automatically can figure out for us. If we hit enter, Eclipse automatically adds this statement for us. We don't have to type that specifically. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
So then, why isn't it just better to always use the asterisk there, so it will always pick up whatever class you want or
Yeah.
package?
Yeah. So
From the package.
we cannot write asterisk in general for the package name. So asterisk has some kind of meaning associated with it. See, I told you the syntax here is package name dot class name, right?
Yeah.
You can put asterisk only in the place of class name, but not in place of package name. So asterisk is only replacing this last thing.
Okay.
So we cannot
So
write
means,
import star. Yeah, you were saying something? Yeah.
Yeah, so means like before working with Java Eclipse, we need to download like few packages with different classes.
Correct. So
And there should be some packages customized for different goals, or
yeah, absolutely. So when we are writing our code, we need to use existing classes because most of the time we are consumers of various classes. Now the classes that we want to use, classes will be, one is those classes are inbuilt in Java because Java also comes with a lot of classes. If we are using Java inbuilt classes, then we don't need to download anything separate. JFrame is one such class. You see, I just created a project, I started using JFrame class. Import is kept automatically because for this we do not have to download something else. Second category of classes is we have to download a, we can say, package, let me call it package for now. Download a package that contains all the classes we need. Selenium falls under this category because Selenium is not something which is inbuilt in Java. This is a separate package. We'll get it, we'll add to Eclipse, we'll tell Eclipse that this is something we want to use. Then Eclipse will start helping us in putting the import statement for that also. We'll see that in a short while. So right now what I wanted to cover was we are clear about the import statement, why are we putting the import statement, and what the package means. So these two concepts, are they clear?
Yes.
Okay, great. So we can simply say like packages are just a way of branding our classes. So whatever classes I'm creating, I'll try to put in a package which signifies my company's name or my product division, my particular team. So that's how it is done. So in
So
Selenium, if you,
that's
yeah,
so
yeah,
packages usually when you're creating a framework, you would have that. You would create your
absolutely
packages with different classes. Okay.
correct. So when we are creating a framework, we would ideally like to divide our classes into various packages. So here also you see org.openqa is the company's reverse domain name. This is a convention that Java follows. So if our domain name is being0.in, then typically it is recommended you go with in.being0.java.myclass. So you can say this is the company name, this is their project name, and then this is their uh, Firefox related classes, all that goes inside this package.